Hey guys, it's Tony. I just moved this last weekend. I'm very exhausted, I'm very tired, but I am not too tired to bring you a list of gross, cool, sexy things. It's Today in Nerd History.
Today in Nerd History!
Indie video games aren't always just about chiptunes and pixels and dwelling on the nature of human mortality and occasionally being incredibly deliberately unfun. Sometimes they're about good old-fashioned sexin'. And because indie video games don't have publishers calling the shots, sometimes they could get super strange. Sex computer.
Yes, Tony.
Load program. 5 indie games that'll give you the most awkward boner.
Affirmative. Now loading a huge pile of awkward boners for Tony.
Thanks. I wouldn't phrase it like that, but here we go.
How do you do it?
Believe it or not, there was a time before you knew what sex was, before it was an all-consuming mind worm occupying your every thought and destroying the fabric of your very being. To buy a few scant moments of relief and relive those innocent days is How Do You Do It? A game where you play as an 11-year-old girl who's using her dolls to find out what sex is before her mother comes home. You have to rotate, bash, and mash the dolls to find some approximation of what sex looks like, and be ready to hide your shameful deeds as soon as you hear the approach of your mother's station wagon. And it seems like the child hiding their shameful deeds genre is finally getting the traction it deserves. The game 30 Seconds to Fap gives you 30 seconds to help your child protagonist yank his meat chain before his mom comes home. The goal is to climax before she returns, but not to clean up and put it away, so I guess what I'm saying is I'm really glad that this victory screen isn't rendered in higher fidelity graphics. I know this sounds crazy, but what if there was a really perverted game from Japan? Guys, this is a first-person bath invasion simulator where you hop into the tub with a possibly underage girl named Purin and endure her slaps. And the only recourse you are afforded as a player is to slap her in the face and in the breasts and in the privates in the hopes that she gets up and leaves the tub. It's weird that she just doesn't get up and flee immediately, so it's almost as if the player's somebody that she knows already, maybe somebody that she's even close to.
Perhaps you play as her sexy younger brother.
Okay, well, I don't like that.
What is wrong with what I said?
I shouldn't have to explain that to you, buddy. There's already a game about showering with your dad, Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015.
Just a kid with my dad in the shower.
I don't need a game about bathing with your sister too. Moving on!
Stick shift.
No point in beating around the bush. Stick Shift is a game about jerking off your gay car stick shift until it reaches climax. Or, as developer Robert Yang puts it, sex through the tender caresses that seduce gay cars everywhere. The core mechanics are pretty simple. You just jerk that metal beef log until you reach a higher gear, louder throbbing techno music, and a more hallucinatory blissed out joyride. I don't claim to understand it, but I think I had fun. You gotta jerk it hard and you gotta jerk it fast, but just don't jerk it in front of the cops, because while jerking off your gay car isn't a ticketable offense, you will get a stern talking to from the police that you'll have to wait out in real time before you're allowed to play again. Your only recourse is to blow kisses at the cops, which, as in real life, just gets you in more trouble. If you enjoyed this game, and how could you not, be sure to check out Robert Yang's latest, a dick pic simulator called Cobra Club.
Cobra Club.
If you ever wanted to crack into the wide world of dick pic swapping but lacked the proper equipment of either the electronic or the organic variety, then Cobra Club is for you, buddy! The game lets you pick filters and skin tone and angle and flaccidity and then trade your snaps over an in-game texting system. As you become a more experienced photographer, you earn the ability to change girth and length and add piercings, and in the case of my playthrough, make your dick bug out and go into turbo ultra mode while covered in sparkles that spell out the word dick. Though the game at first just seems to be a funny goof about trading schlong snaps like rookie cards, it takes a surprising social turn when you receive a message that indicates that the government has been monitoring your dick pics. If you follow a link, the game will take you to a Tumblr page in your actual web browser, which will show you your actual in-game dick pics and conversations. The game's surprisingly smart, and it asks the big questions like, is our data really as secure as we think it is? And is it normal for a human penis to look like an 8-foot-long sparkle-covered high-octane nightmare rod? I need to know!
What's the VR experience?
Okay, so this might not technically be a game, but it is an Oculus Rift adaptation of former Double Fine animator Tyler Hurd's stunning film, Butts. I mean, there's nothing I can really say. Just cross your eyes toward the center of the screen, pretend that you're wearing an Oculus, and get lost deep within these butts. Okay guys, links to all of these games are in the notes below, so you have no excuse not to start your weird sexual odyssey right this very second. And this list just begins to scratch the surface of what's out there. I mean, technically, these aren't even the types of games that you're really supposed to be getting off to.
Oh, but I got off to everything. Might try this so hard right now. Oh yeah, oh baby.
Okay, I'm gonna go defrag sex computer, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm wearing a different shirt now. I just changed it because I sweat right through it. Well, you should like and subscribe to this channel. I know a lot of people tell you to do it, but I'm the nicest one who's asking. Right? Right?